Beautiful night, beautiful light, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I'm your hostess. I go by Melinda, NailFanatic. I'm coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada, on behalf of Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot to deliver this latest timeless, channeled, free general tarot message for you. So, um, whatever zodiac sign you are, whenever you find this, there's something here for you. Everything is always by divine design and everything happens for a reason. Some of you will feel like this whole message is your personal life story. Others of you will just find a point or two that resonates with you and makes sense for what you need at this time. So, we're going to begin with a oracle of shadow and light message to see what's happening in the shadows at this time. All right. We have coming out of the Oracle Shadows and Light, the Mend a Broken Heart Fairy, healing from heartache. Healing from heartache. She's card number 36. So there's the power here of the magic numbers 3, 6, and 9 in this message. Mend a Broken Heart Fairy. And Al Green coming through. How can you mend a broken heart? Okay, so let's see what the book has to say about the Mend a Broken Heart Fairy. Okay, about the Mend a Broken Heart Fairy. Here she comes to gather up your heart's sore pieces and place a sweet bandage on the place that is most wounded. And this one tender gesture does more to heal you than could 1,000 years of therapy. It's time for small kindnesses to be received, for you to know that the little gifts of friendship and sweetness are the ones that will assist you most at this time. Allow yourself to be treated gently, to be attended to with kindness, and to be hugged. Allow yourself to accept that this is a time when you need to take a good care of yourself. You are healing and on the mend, but do not undo her medicine by forcing yourself to hurry up and get over it. The Mend of Broken Heart Fairy speaks. You have been hurt, and this heart feels bruised to me. It may have been what is called a lover's quarrel or unrequited love. It may have been a breakup, and it may be that an adventure in love has turned harsh. But I am here to help you mend, and I will not let your broken heart bleed. I will wash, clear, heal, balance, and place the bandage over the wound, protect, and send you the healing that means deep, restful sleep and peace return to you. I want you to take it easy on the path of love for now. Soon you will feel your vitality return, but for now it's a time of rest. The Divination Message. When you have heartache, it is important to treat yourself well. Take time away from the flurry of shoulds you are so often confronted with. Why not take some time to snuggle on the couch with a favorite old movie and have a sniffle? Have a long, comforting bath, and be sure to make a promise to yourself to let close people who are worthy of your love. It is not about being bitter or guarded, but you are a sensitive and tender, sweet being, and some people are just not. So now is not the time for harshness. Soft blankets, sweet dreams, long baths, and a reduction of the harsh energy around you are best. Then the Mend a Broken Heart Fairy can fly in to soothe you. You will feel her presence, and she will lift the pain until all that is left is sweet, gentle wisdom. And I hear the Rumi quote, the wound is where the light enters. So your heart has been hurt in some sort of way. You've been through something very painful in this, but it's time to heal your broken heart. Heal from the pain, heal from the sorrow, heal from, I'm hearing from the destruction that was brought in. I heard if your heart has been broken, what you need to understand is wherever something has been broken, and they're showing me the bones, that it heals even stronger. But don't try to rush yourself. It's going to happen by divine time, by divine will, and with divine purpose. So if you need time to rest. You need time in your sacred space to just be at ease and at peace for a while, then allow that for yourself at this time. So let's see what we have from the P and Q Oracle for tonight's Tarot in the Shadows episode. What is happening for tonight's Tarot in the Shadows message? Please and thank you. What is the message? What is the perfect message? What is this Tarot in the Shadows episode about? Thank you. Okay, this is the one we're going to take. It's okay. It's my Korean bell. Princeton drew this. It's the Korean bell. So interesting. This broken heart for some of you goes back to your childhood. Somewhere in, and that's so, I felt so cliche saying that to you, but somewhere in your childhood there was an experience you had in which a simple thing that you enjoyed doing, something simple, you enjoyed it. It brought problems. It got you in trouble in some sort of way. I also see some ancestral karmic cycles in your love connections that have been going on. So I'm being guided to use the heart chakra bowl for a minute here for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to clear this energy out, okay? And then we're going to bring in fresh energy for you for the heart chakra real quick. All right, yeah. All right. Let's get 3 factors for tonight's Tarot in the Shadows episode from the Tea Leaf Fortune cards. There's 1. There's 2. 1 more. There's 3. Okay. The bottom of the deck we have is the ear. Good news. Good news is here. Okay. So you're hearing some sort of good news. You've heard some sort of good news. There's still broken heart energy here. Okay, let's see what's going on. Our first clarifier that fell out is the ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Either romantic or business, a marriage. Okay. The stork, news or birth of a new business opportunity. So chances are something, this, I heard there's 2 different things. Okay. In the pen, new job or career. Look at that. So let me just look at this for a second. Some water. You've been through some hard times, and part of what's going to happen in your near future has something to do with your career. That's very clearly coming through. Each one of these 3 factor cards has to do with the career. You're going to be given some important keys, some important access, some important access. I'm getting, again, important access. It's like you're going to be able to touch something. There's going to be some form of recognition coming in for you, important in your business endeavor. Okay. Why is this coming up in your mended broken heart energy? Is this a shift of focus from where it has been so much on love, and you're shifting focus more to your career at this time in an effort to be busy? Okay. In an effort to be busy with something different. Okay, a new announcement coming in. It's something to be celebrated. For somebody, there's going to be a wedding, and in both in romance and in business. So I see 2. Okay, let me go ahead and see what's the dedication for tonight's episode of Tarot in the Shadows. The dedication is a whole lot of shaking going on from Jerry Lee Lewis. A whole lot of shaking going on is the song that's coming out. Coming over, baby, whole lot of shaking going on. As I say, coming over, baby, baby, you can't go wrong. We ain't faking, a whole lot of shaking going on. Well, how's it coming over, baby? We got chicken in the bone. I said, come on over, baby. I got the bull by the horns. We ain't faking. A whole lot of shaking going on. So there's a lot of shakeup. There's a big shakeup happening in somebody's life right now. Somebody, you went through a separation of some sort, and part of your healing process, what's helping you so much through this shakeup is to focus on your career. That's literally one thing that I'm getting here for you. Overall guidance for you for tonight. The psychic is at the bottom of the deck, so you know stuff. You knew that this change had to happen. It's like you've been in tune. Somehow you got this idea that, well, love ain't going so well, so let me go ahead and just focus here on money, on my career, on my business. Okay, if that's what you're getting, that's what you're getting, honey. Follow that. Let's see what we have. Frustration. Yeah, you got to deal with these frustrations. One thing I hear is making sure you get yourself time to rest. I'm something coming in over those frustrations. What is it? Rejection. Yeah, there's opportunities here to focus on some frustrations, but you're gonna reject those and replace it with meditation. So yeah, there's some frustrating energies. You can focus on these problems. You can focus on the heartbreak. You can focus on what didn't work out and why and all that shit if you want to. But they're saying right now it's advantageous for you to instead redirect your energy into meditation, um, into your new opportunities. Somebody here, I see a person who's focused very much on the loss and the pain and the sorrow that they've been through. And we're not saying that that's not true. We see that that has really happened for you. But what we want you to consider is the opportunity available for you to focus here instead on something else in your life. Like, sometimes there are things happening in your world, and it just feels like everything is out of your control. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, I get why you put me in that position. I didn't want to ever have to do that. Sometimes it just turns out that way. There is always a reason for everything. We can't always see the reason for everything that's happening. There's a reason here, and um, there's always balance in everything. So we're going to get into your message and see how this is coming through, see what's going on here. We're going to work with the African Tarot again tonight. The lovely folks over at Debray have several beautiful decks available for you, including this one. If you use my discount code at the bottom of the video, the link in the description box, you'll be able to get yourself 20% off of whichever you choose. But we're going to work with the African Tarot tonight. And so let's get some shuffles on this deck, okay? Connecting the body and the body. Connecting the body, the heart and the mind. Connecting the body and the spirit. Connecting the heart, mind, and body. Connecting the heart, mind, and heart. Connecting the heart, mind, and spirit. Connecting the spirit and the body. Connecting the spirit, heart, and mind. And connecting the spirit and the spirit. Okay. All right. Interesting. So, two things I see. One, something about your physicality not matching. So there's something here in the physical that doesn't match what your heart feels and what your mind knows. The other thing that I'm getting is that there are two different spirits at play here, two different spirits at play here. So your energy in this, and this is what you think it is, okay? What you think it is. The magician, you're saying, I am a powerful manifester and I know it, okay? In this situation, you think that it's the Queen of Spears, okay? It's a time to remove, not come from emotions, but to come from logic. You're coming from logic, okay, about the situation. What you think about the other side of the table, we have the Sun, okay? You feel like somebody here is a powerful connection for you. You're paying attention. You want to learn more. You want to communicate more. I heard, you think that something can grow here. Let's see what else we have. In what you need to know is the Hangman. There's some sort of hang up and delay. The situation is a hang up and a delay. The guidance for you is the Four of Discs. Pull back your energy. You're looking at somebody like, now I see why factors are this ring, the stork, and the pin. You've been through a broken heart. You think that somebody in your experience is bringing you love and happiness and connection. Spirit's saying, hold on a second, you ain't ready for all that. And this person is not what you think they are in some type of way. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. The Three of Spirits. Yeah, there's been a broken heart, heartbreak, disappointment, and sorrow here coming through. And so let's get, I'm going to get the I Love Tarot. And what is the actuality in this experience is what I want to look at. What the energy actually is, as opposed to what your perception of it is. Because, you have your perception, and then there's the greater whole of everything. Okay. So what you think it is now is what has come out. So let's see what is really going on. All right. So there are reversals in this deck. Spirit will show me what is the definition of the reversal. With me, it's not just automatically positive or negative. Okay. And it's not just always because it's worse but worst. I see that so often with readers. But anyways, let's see what we have. What's really going on here with this Magician and your energy. So what's really going on with you in this? Okay, the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles. So what's really happening here? You think you're manifesting something, but really it's your energy coming back to you. I hear it's really your energy coming back to you. Okay, in regards to the situation, you think it's time to ask for more. I hear to ask for more, but what it really is a Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay, there's a lack of alignment here. There's a lack of alignment. Two energies are not aligned. They show me again from the shuffle. The spirit and spirit shuffle really didn't want to come together. They're two different spirits. You're having a hard time seeing that. Okay. On the other side of the table, what's really going on here with the other side of the table, where we have the sun in your perception. So you're looking at somebody as the sun. You're thinking somebody has been open and honest with you. But what spirit says really going on, they're a whole battle. They're a whole war. They're a competition. This is strength training is happening over there. So maybe somebody, I pick up on a message here where somebody is making it seem like, everything is all good on the surface. They're coming across, they're saying the right thing, they're doing the right thing. But in what's really going on inside of this person is there's a whole war, a whole battle there. What you need to know about the truth is we have the Hangman and the Judgment here. Okay. So there is some delays here, and the delays won't come to an end until you make a final decision about the situation. Judgment is here. Karmic repercussions being felt. I'm hearing karmic repercussions being felt. Let's see, the guidance for you is the Four of Pentacles, and that was about pulling back your energy. Going with that position, we have the Empress. Yeah. So listen, I'm seeing in regards to a romantic connection here, and Four of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you've been through a lot of pain in the past, and you feel like, oh, this person here, for someone, there's a Leo there, a fire sign energy, but very strong Leo energy on the other side of the table in your experience, and you think this person is the one for you. You're the one for me. You're thinking, you know what? This person is here to mend my broken heart. No, this person here, what it looks like is somebody is actually dating a lot of other people. They actually have other things going on in their experience that they ain't necessarily told you about. What you need to know is important for you to apply your wisdom, apply your best judgment in this, okay? Because if there's somebody here, you think everything is all good and gravy train over there, but the fact of the matter is, somebody here is in the middle of living with their karmic repercussions. Now, here's the thing: you're getting out what you're getting back what you're putting out there, okay? And I feel like you're overgiving to the situation. You feel like you manifested somebody into your life, but in reality, what they're saying is you've actually been overextending yourself in this situation here. You're giving more than you're ever going to get back is the way I'm getting. You're giving more than you're ever going to get back. And I do feel like this is about time, energy, and resources. Okay, so You've been spending more money. You will not be able to recuperate. They're not going to balance. They're not going to offset that balance. You've been spending more time. They're not going to balance the time and energy when you need them to be there for you. Whoever this is, it's like they got their own shit going on. And I don't even feel like it, as it applies to dating, I feel like somebody here is not even like, they may be dating multiple people or keeping their options open. They're not in a serious dating phase right now. They're in a growth phase right now, and they're not stable to be offering you some type of long-term connection. Let's see, dig deeper and see what's going on here. Okay, I feel like in regards to career, some of you feel like in your regards to your career, you've been putting in a lot of time and energy into your career, into your business, and you feel like you can manifest everything. Well, what you need to know is that the way your fears go out about not being successful, about things not working out, that stuff comes back to you really quickly. And what's going on the other side of the table, like you shine, you do shine. But there is a lot of competition out there. It looks like there's really a lot of competition out there, and somewhere inside of you there's a belief that there's a lot of competition out there. Okay, so in your case, in regards to a business and career, it looks like there's a reinvigoration coming to your career, but it has to do with you focusing more on what you have than the ones you don't have. So there's something here about, like, say for example, you have a business and you're worrying about, well, how am I going to get the new clients? How am I going to get the new clients? They're saying, no, we want you to put more focus on the business that you do have. There's something I heard from, I think it was a Damon John seminar, where he talked about, if you want to boost business, they're saying take your top 10 performing clients and enhance those relationships even more. Put more focus on those relationships even more, rather than invest into pursue what is not already yours. Invest in what you have and build even more. So maybe you sell 50 different products, but you have 5 top sellers. Somebody here, there's a need for you to focus on those 5 top selling products. Okay, for somebody, you got all these clients, focus on your top 5 clients, something like that going on here. So let's go ahead and see, clarify these positions from my handmade oracles, please and thank you. Let's look at your energy again. Show me tribe energy in this Here on the Shadows episode. All right. Compromising at this time will only serve as delay, distraction, or possibly even disaster. Yeah, now is not the time for you to compromise your values. You busy trying to manifesting your best life here. It's not to your advantage to compromise your values or your standards at this time. If you've been putting your time and energy into something with the hopes that if you compromise a little bit here, if you give a little bit here, no, they're saying you're going to be overgiving to a situation. Okay. In regards to the situation, recollection, okay, coming out. So, yeah, I'm hearing it's time for you to take back what's yours, okay? So they're showing in regards to your career, again, focusing on your top performers, whatever that translates to for you. On the other side of the table, we have there are many things on my mind, but either I'm not ready or I don't yet know what words to put to them. So yeah, I'm telling you, in regards to a relationship, somebody here doesn't have the capacity. They got a whole battle about giving to this connection with you. Okay, this connection with you was meant to help you recollect the fragmented parts of yourself. It goes back to some kind of childhood pain that you had. You want to go ahead and mend your broken heart. And I hear like you're looking at love more like it's business. Like if you put in so much time, you're going to get so much back. It's like getting paid. You go to a job, you give them your time for so many hours, you get so much money. You got to understand it doesn't play that way in love, I heard. Yeah, I heard it doesn't play out that way in love. Okay. In regards to love, somebody here, You think that they've been open and honest with you, but the truth is they got a lot going on that they're not telling you beyond the surface. Yeah, they got a lot going on they're not telling you beyond the surface, and they're really not ready for a big commitment right now. You need to understand that, okay? What Spirit wants you to know, I want is crossed out, and I switching that phraseology to I choose to see for me. They're saying what you need to do is understand that, listen, you're holding yourself up at this situation that's keeping you wanting. You need to see for you what's available for you now, and look at what you want to bring. It's like you're focused on what you do have. So it's like even in the business where we're talking about, if you're more worried about the clients you don't have, and somebody says that's stupid, how you gonna grow your business? Because as you're focused on what you have, there's more having. Okay, but as you're focused on wanting, you're creating an energy of I'm wanting, I'm wanting, I'm wanting. You're telling the universe, I want, I want, I want. And then what's that? What energy is going to come in from wanting is more wanting, wanting, wanting. So it's like you can choose what you want to look at, and you can choose to focus on what you have and what you have of value, or you can keep focusing on wanting, wanting, wanting. Somebody here, your heart has been broken because you've been left in wanting connections, and you still in some type of way you're trying to entertain them, thinking if I just give them more of my time, if I just focus more and invest more in this relationship, then I'll finally get what I want. They're saying no. Wanting is going to only lead to more wanting. The having. That's why when relationships are beautiful and there's so much love and you're all in this love, everything starts to just get better all the way around. Yeah, because you're focused more on having, not wanting. So how can you create that having, not wanting feeling, but that having and the attainment, the fulfillment feeling from what you do have now? Because it's going to give you more having than the wanting that you've been having. Okay. Guidance for you was pull back your energy, focus on your value and your worth, manifest and create in this bitch. Yes. And Virgil, here we go. It seems like whatever you are talking about is making you mad, and I don't want to hear it. Yeah. So, they're telling you stop allowing yourself to go into these energies that just piss you the fuck off. Why you keep trying to give more time, more money, more energy to something that ain't doing nothing but pissing you off? You shouldn't be investing in things that pissing you off. You're paying to get pissed off. You're investing your time and your resources to get pissed off. If you don't like being pissed off, leave that conversation alone. Leave that experience alone. There's a very strong message here about that. Let's see, it's at the bottom of the deck. Elevate or go to the same level. Once all options or lessons are learned on a level, you have to elevate. So it's like each one of these numbers is indicating a lesson that you fulfilled. At one point, you tried to elevate, but then you came back down to the level that you were comfortable in. You jumped out of your comfort for a moment, but that didn't work out. You wasn't ready for that shit. So you went back into your comfort zone. But now at this point, you've exhausted all the options on the lower level. It's time for you to elevate. You can't stay on this level no more. So there's something here about getting out of your comfort zone. Whew. I heard some of you are so used to being frustrated. There's this energy here of being addicted to the chaos, addicted to the struggle. It's like you feel like if you don't have something to fight for, or if you don't have a big struggle or a big battle in your life, well, what the fuck do you have? It's like you're so used to having battles and conflict in your life, you don't know how to just have peace and success. There's something here about that. So somebody is going to be shifting their energy from dating and trying to focus more on their career. Somebody else here is trying to hold on to a romantic connection with somebody who is presenting a whole hell of a lot more challenges in than what they're worth. You think that if you just love harder, love smarter, or say the right thing, somebody all of a sudden they're going to change and they're going to love you and they're going to realize that they love you. They're going to step up and do what the fuck you really wanted them to. Yeah, no, that's not how the fuck it works here. The guidance for you, you got to pull your energy back, right? And hold on to your true love. Okay, you got to hold on to the love inside of you. You can't keep throwing your pearls to swine and thinking you're going to build up some type of wealth is the way I hear. Okay, so somebody here, you've had a lot of challenges going on in your experience as well that's making you feel like you're constantly having to pay for something, having to pay for something, having to pay for something, and you're feeling a big strain and drain. But here's the thing, it's not about you having to pay for something. Okay. There's the having to pay for something is because you feel like, I hear you feel like the world is out to get you. You feel like things are against you. Something about your heart having been broken at a very young age back in your childhood made you feel and have this perspective that the world is out to get you. You know, so maybe you say stuff like, I feel like this dark cloud just follows me all the way around. If you're saying that, you're not helping yourself none by saying that. That is a spell that you've been casting over yourself very successfully for a long time. And we're hoping that you're finally getting tired of casting that same fucking spell, because that shit is not helping you right now. Okay, let's look at your energy. Spirituality, here you go. You're focusing more into your spirit, your understanding. Okay, somebody says, yeah, I used to talk that way, but it's been a long time now. I've been changing my energy. Okay. And the reality of the situation, we have celebration. Interesting. So the way I'm seeing this unfolding is you have been in these situations where there's a lot of worries, a lot of fears, okay, overcoming, and a lack of alignment. You're recognizing that from these experiences, your response to them has changed your energy. It's like where you used to be so much in fear of doing what you needed to do to take care of yourself because the energies weren't aligned, people weren't of the same spirit as you. You used to sit in these type of connections for a long time, and I feel like you're taking your power back and you're not letting yourself be limited by pay by emotional um, emotions or worries or fears anymore. And I also feel like you're proud of yourself because you're standing up for yourself verbally. You're speaking up for yourself. You're stating your needs, your wants, and your desires. You're feeling like this is a cause for celebration. And decision is coming up here on the other side of the table. Somebody is making a decision on the other side of the table that gives you the opportunity to do just that. Open your mouth, speak your truth, speak your needs, set your boundaries, honor those. Somebody here is giving you a cause to do that. For somebody, this is happening at some kind of a party, some kind of a gathering. There's like some sort of event that you're at, and somebody here is saying some shit. Somebody is making a decision to go and be flirtatious with another person in this public event, and you've been trying to cover it over, make it nice for so long, but it's like, I hear you feel embarrassed because somebody's behavior is completely inappropriate and it's embarrassing. And you're brokenhearted. Does this happen with your coworkers being around? Are you in a party, a celebration, some sort of work event? Somebody on the other side of the table making some decision to talk about some things and bring some things to light in a very public way that you wish they would keep their fucking mouth shut. I hear. That shit is embarrassing. Let's get some more. What you need to know. Hope is here. Okay. Hi, Hope. I love you, baby. My friend Hope. Okay, she passed. Okay, so you have a spirit guide. You have a friend who passed. They're coming through. Okay. And your friend is trying to they said God is trying to tell you something. No, your friend trying to tell you something. Okay. And the guidance for you is the past. So somebody here, is it that somebody is bringing out some information about your past? You're a different person now. You're embarrassed because of some shit you did in your past. Somebody's bringing it out. Okay, let me see what's at the bottom of this here. I got a bunch of different stuff coming out. I feel like a lot of people's could be watching this week because I got a few different stories that is with different nuances that has come out. Accomplishment is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so there's somebody here. I just got a very clear image. Again, as I'm talking about, I'm seeing different experiences coming through, different energies coming through. For you in your past, you did some things you're not proud of at all. And you told somebody about some of these things. For someone, I got like there was a drug addiction in your past or some sort of abuse in your past. You told someone about it. Somebody is a fucking asshole and they want to throw you off your game. They're going to try to irritate you and bring up that type of pain. Somebody's going to try to trigger your pain. They're going to try to embarrass you in a public way using information that you gave to them in confidence. You gave somebody some information about yourself in confidence. They're going to try to embarrass you. They're going to disrespect you and try to put your business out there. There's a need for you to understand that Everything that you've ever been through has helped bring you to where you are today. There's a need for you to understand that, listen, you ain't got shit to be embarrassed about. And that if people really love you, they're not going to judge you based on who you used to be and what you used to do. They're going to appreciate the fact that you come a long way, baby. If people is beneficial in your energy, they ain't going to be sitting up here judging you about yesterday. They're going to appreciate who you are today and appreciate how far you came from where you used to be. Okay. And it feels very much like a person who used to do some sort of unhealthy behavior, whether it was a drug abuse or some sort of addiction, some sort of addictive behavior, some sort of unhealthy behavior in your past. You're a different person now, and you're tending to give too much to how people are looking at you. I hear you're giving too much attention and focus to how people are looking at you. I hear you're overly invested in I'm hearing holding up appearances. You don't need to hold up no damn appearances. Let them think what the fuck they gonna think about you. I just had this whole conversation with somebody today. Well, I'm a good person. How could they be so rude? And I told the person, I said, listen, you can't control whether another person is kind, sweet, rude, or a motherfucker. Like, all you can do is be you. And yeah, but that really hurt my feelings when they said what they said. Okay, well, listen, what they said don't change your truth. So why are you letting it hurt your feelings? You're taking it as though anything that they say about you, just because they said it, now that makes it true. That don't make it true about you. You know your truth. You need to stand in your truth. And so there's this energy here of fuck what they talking about. You know your truth, and it don't really matter what the fuck they think about you. You ain't got no control over that. You'll be better off when you realize that it ain't none of your business what they think about you. If they don't like you, if they ain't bringing positive energy into your life, you really ain't got no business paying no mind at all. It's kind of like the business message you were saying. If business, rather than worrying about the clients that you don't have, why don't you worry about the clients that you do have? Invest some more energy in that and watch how many more clients you finna have. Invest in what you do have, the business that is coming your way. Handle what you have to handle here. Handle what's here for you. Be in tune with what's here for you, not with the struggle and the confusion and the bullshit that's out there that ain't got nothing to do with you, that's out there trying to make something different, trying to make somebody appreciate you, trying to make somebody else understand. No matter what, then how they see you ain't none of your business, and it ain't got nothing to do with you. You know your truth. You know who you are. Stand firm in that. People is always going to try to knock you down. When they try to bring you down, that's because they feel like you're getting somewhere they can't get. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no haters out there, then guess what? You ain't giving them nothing to hate on. But if you got haters out there, apparently you gave them something to hate on. You know what I'm saying? Because you're accomplishing goals. You're accomplishing things. As you're being recognized in some sort of way, there is some jealousy surrounding you. You know, somebody's making a decision to try to knock you down, try to do something. That shit is working against them. You need to know that judgment goes in your favor. You're not wanting no more. You're not choosing to entertain these wanting ass situations no more. No, you ain't. You ain't sitting up here saying, I'm finna entertain this. I'm gonna let this wanting ass bullshit sit around here, and I'm gonna just keep wanting some more. This motherfucker is wanting, and it makes me want more. I'm just gonna sit up here and just want and want and want. No, you're like, fuck that shit. I'm tired of waiting on you and being in this wanting energy where I'm always wanting something because you ain't bringing shit here to the table. You know what? I'm gonna restore my hope. Yeah, I'm gonna restore my hope, and I'm gonna choose to see what I want to see for me. And you know what? I don't choose to see your ass no more because you ain't bringing nothing but some struggle and some trauma and some chaos to light. That's what you're bringing. You too confused. You don't know what the fuck you need. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, rather than trying to compete with everybody, try to make everybody see the truth about you and all that stuff. No. Okay, cool. You gonna have your opinions. I know my truth. Have a nice day. It's like that, you know. And you're gonna trust in your own hope, your own faith, your own truth. And let all the bullshit stay in the past. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're gonna put your energy to your future, to your hope, to your faith, and your knowing about yourself. You know who and what you are. Somebody here in a romantic connection, you're spiritually guided to this connection. You really are. But you think that means it's here for your whatever. No, you were spiritually guided to this connection to take your power back. With somebody here, there's a connection with a Leo. I see somebody here. You might be a Gemini. You connected to a Leo. You only in this connection. You think this is your you got to make this work with this person because you had all the signs and synchronicities and shit and evidence and signs and synchronicities from your angels, your ancestors and God. Yeah, you did. But what you don't understand is that the purpose of this connection for you is to show wise judgment. You attracted a motherfucker into your experience. It's going to bring problems. Why? So you can recollect the fragmented parts of yourself from a situation. You think that this is supposed to be your long term, this is supposed to be your wedding, this is supposed to be your mate, y'all supposed to live together and be together forever. That's not what spirit brought you here for. They brought you here so you can stop being a fucking punk ass bitch. Open your mouth, say what you really feel, say what you really need, and recognize when a motherfucker is going against that and cut this motherfucker off. See, spirit brought you some strength training into your life in regards to a relationship here. Yeah, there's somebody here, you dating a Leo, or you're trying to create a love experience with this Leo person, but it's like they leave you in this wanting energy. And you know what? This person actually got a lot of other shit that they're focused on. They're not just focused on you. This person got decisions to make. You're trying to give them ultimatums. Well, you need to choose. You a fool, man. Why you even gonna stay on the table if they got you here as an option? That's what the fuck spirit brought this to you for. Because you got to realize you ain't supposed to be somebody's option in a motherfucking situation. Either they go choose you or they not going to choose you. And you need to be about your business. Not sitting up here trying to convince somebody, trying to persuade somebody, trying to work somebody over and maybe they'll change and they'll change for me and some more shit like that. That's not what it was about. You thinking that you got to hold on to this person no matter what, because I saw the sign and he opened up my eyes. No, honey, that's not what God brought you here for. You saw the sign, so you think it's supposed to be your forever. No, God brought you to this experience because this experience with this person had the perfect opportunity for you to stand up in your power and take your power back, because it was going to create some solidity to you standing up for yourself, honoring your boundaries, being wise to be able to see beyond. This was a psychic training lesson for you here. You're sitting up here choosing the contrast. You're choosing a battle. You're choosing a frustrating situation. And remember, we had frustration. We had rejection. This is the reason it's actually there. It's there so you can reject it. You're looking at a situation saying, fuck, what am I going to do? How do I make it work? How you make it work is reject that motherfucker. Spirit been showing you're better off on your own. That was part of the purpose of this whole connection here, why it came into your life. See, how do you know that you have boundaries and you know how to honor them unless you have the opportunity to enforce said boundaries? You don't know what boundaries are, and you don't know how to enforce them. You don't know how to open up your mouth and speak up for yourself. Without the opportunity, somebody had to present some bullshit situation for you to be able to do that, right? So you asked for patience, you asked for wisdom, you asked for something from spirit, and you thought God was just going to implant that quality in your heart. No, God was going to give you the experience to teach you how to do that. So somebody here, you said, God, I just want to have a love that matches my vibe. Okay, so in order to be that, like, you had to see what you was attracting and what you was trying to hold on to. You did attract somebody to match your vibe. You attracted somebody that will do anything to try to make something work that don't fucking work. And that's what your vibe has been. You will do anything to try to make something work, to try to force something to work. No, that's not what the fuck it was about. This bitch, I said this bitch. I was trying to say this situation came into your life in order for you to reject it, to follow the guidance that you've been getting from your spirit. We're going to take another round on these cards. I have the Prism Oracle. Let's get some more. Let's look at your energy. Thank you. Your energy protection. See, this is about you protecting yourself. You need to protect yourself in this. Instead of just keep your energy open to these motherfuckers that would disrespect your energy. And also, this is about you understanding how to hold on to the things that you do value. Again, if you have clients and you're trying to be your business, you should be focusing more of your time on enhancing those valuable relationships that you do have. Those are your core. Those are your sustainers. And because of their good experience, they're going to go out in this world and they're going to talk about their good experience. There's positive advertisement there for you, positive word of mouth there for you. Let me see. Keep going. In the connection, the ghost. I'm telling you, the ghost. This is about general energies is from your past. This is about a situation from the past. Something here from your past. Okay, let's see on the other side of the table. We have illumination. Somebody need to learn. They finna learn today. They may not have learned. They might not have known, but they finna learn today. As you protect yourself, oh, all sorts of shit gonna come to light. This person in your experience, whoever was, like they're here about bringing some light to your life. You know what I'm saying? They're here about bringing some light to your life. It's through the challenges. Have you learned yet? Can you see what's plain as day in fucking front of your eyes about this situation? Where somebody here ain't bringing nothing but some drama, some stress, and some problems. And somebody here is still dating all types of people. Somebody here, every time you got something good going on, you got a good day, all they gonna talk about some bullshit. They're gonna throw salt on your parade. They are not the same energy. Y'all are not the same spirit. Starting going back to the beginning from the shuffling, y'all are not the same spirit. You got some good news. You have good things working out in your career for somebody here. You got good things working out in your career. You're spiritually protected at this time. You go get ready to make a move and tell somebody about it. And you telling somebody your good news. And all of a sudden, like, the vibe is not cool because this shit fucking is heartbreaking for you. You thought that was your friend. You thought that was your family. You thought that was your lover. You got good news. You ready to tell your good news about these new opportunities coming in your career and shit like that. And your response back is something that's actually petty and stupid from somebody, from their perspective. Like, they feel left out in the cold. They feel some type of way about you having your success, or better yet, they just gloss it all over and act like you didn't just tell them about some awesome fucking news. They can't even be fucking happy for you. Yeah. Every time this type of shit is happening, it's showing you who the fuck you entertain. There's a bunch of bullshit ass hater energies. Why are you still feeding these hater ass energies around you? What you need to know is surrender, honey. You need to give them up to God. I heard you need to give them up to God. Yeah, you need to give these hater ass motherfuckers up to God. Because you know what? What you don't need to do is try to hold them down, try to keep them, and definitely don't let them hold you down. They throw salt on you. Good news. You got good news. You want to talk about it. You want to put a buzz in somebody's ear about the new changes coming your way. And these motherfuckers are just trying to stress you the fuck out and trying to get you to sabotage your payday, trying to get you to sabotage your good experience you got coming through. For somebody here, I see that you're moving on in relationship. You're moving on. You're starting to have fun. You might start dating different people or something like that, and you're having a good time. And then some ghost from your past, afraid to lose you, trying to come back up, trying to get in the middle of your celebration. Get the fuck up out of here. It's get the fuck up out of here. Okay, guidance for you in this was peace. I told you, peace. Just throw up the deuces and let them keep on pushing. Hit rocks. Yeah, because the past is in the past. Whatever the fuck you talking about, it seemed like it's upsetting you. I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? I was sitting up here talking about good news, and you want to throw me this salty ass bullshit. I don't even want to hear that shit. You ain't even had nothing to say about my beautiful experience about things working out for me. Pain is at the bottom of the day. Again, somebody here, they bringing up your story. They're going to tell something about your business to try to hurt you. Somebody here is going to tell something about your business to try to hurt your fucking feelings. They might be trying to embarrass you, trying to get you to sabotage yourself, trying to get you all emotional at a period where it's important for you to not be that way, but rather to be in peace. For somebody here, there's a ghost from your past that wants to come up. It's a ghost from your past that wants to come up. They missing you. They want to get back together with you and all that stuff. But you know what? This person, yeah, they've learned a lot about how they self-sabotage. But this person here, they still got some confusion to do, to work themselves through. You know what I'm saying? If you accept this, if you compromise at this time, it could be a detrimental to you. It's a distraction or possibly even a disaster. Yeah, you need to give them up to God. You need to give them up to God because they cause a delay. They are an obstruction. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to, you can hope the best for them and let them go. Give them back to God, give them back to the universe. It is not your job to sit up here and, coax somebody into wellness. It's not your job to sit up here and coax somebody into a better vibration. It's not your job to sit up here and make somebody try to understand what a blessing you are, or to try to make somebody change your ways. That's not your fucking job. If it's for you, it's really fucking for you. And if it really ain't for you, then it's going to bring chaos and stress into your life. And right now, it's important for you to be in peace. Pull your energy back from the situation. Be in peace. Oh my goodness. I feel like I want to do some more cards. Okay, I want to use the Pride Tarot. It's calling to me. Pride Tarot is calling to me. Hold on a second here. All right. Let's see. Show me more about this Tarot in the Shadows message for the love and peace and happiness right here at this time. By divine design. What do we have for tonight's tarot in the shadows messages? We're going through this whole spread and layer this one more time, layer it down one more time. So let's see what we got going on in this tarot in the shadows message tonight. Yeah, something here frustrating the hell out of you, and it's like you've been choosing it, but it's a past cycle. It's a past cycle. You so used to being fucking heartbroken, you so used to being let down, to being hurt and being in pain. It's almost like pain is your comfort zone, but spirit has been guiding you out of this. So in your energy right here, we have the Five of Swords, and it's showing up in reverse. You're protecting yourself from fighting and from bullshit. There's been some I don't like this. This reminds me of some nightmares I've been having since I was a little child about these two shadow figures fucking chasing me. You know what I'm saying? It's like okay, so there's this energy here about constantly feeling like you're being chased, okay? Feeling like the boogeyman is after you. Well, what you need to know is you are protected. You know what I'm saying? You've done something here to manifest a change. You've given too much to these experiences, and you're learning at this time from that. You're protected, okay? And it's like removing yourself from toxic shadow energies is a healthy thing to do. Somebody here hasn't removed themselves from it yet. That's why frustration came out. You need to recognize where you're still holding on to this situation, and you're not giving it up to God, not giving it back to God, whatever, not sending it back to the universe. Return the sender. If you ain't returning it to the sender, because you're trying to hold on to something, trying to make something work, all it's going to lead to is more losses for you. You're recognizing that now. I see that you're making moves right now. If you haven't actually done it, you are in the process of removing these toxic energies from your life. You're in the process of cutting off this bullshit ass people from around you who don't bring nothing but stress and strife into your life. Let's see the energy of the connection we have. The High Priestess. There's a fucking Virgo here from your past. And I said there's a fucking Virgo here from your past because this is a low vibrational Virgo. It's probably a September Virgo here who is very low vibrational. This is somebody from your past. They in fear. Okay, they in fear because they've been a cold-hearted bitch before. Somebody was a cold-hearted bitch. Somebody was a cold-hearted bitch and they want to come back for more. Yeah, somebody's a cold-hearted bitch. You want to come back for more, see what else they can get out of you. They're going to try to come in with some celebration energy. Somebody from your past, maybe they're not zodiac sign. It doesn't matter what fucking zodiac sign they are, but somebody from your past trying to come in, trying to make sweet with you. They're going to try to come in with a real sweet energy. Yeah, well, they're still hiding some shit. Okay, they're still hiding some shit. They aren't coming all the way legit, is what I hear. Let's see on the other side of the table. Or what? Three of Cups. Yeah, I'm telling you, still hiding some shit. There's somebody here that what they hiding is they got a whole lot of shit going on. Okay, yeah. Oh, they're really happy to see you and stuff, but they could be having a whole third party situation. They have a whole idea about you guys coming together. They want to come together and be in union with you. But here's the thing: they still got some kind of challenges that they're hiding from you. They're really happy. They're really happy if you would choose them. But see, you're in this energy of removing these toxic connections from you. We said in what you need to know is give it up to God and surrender. The Four of Pentacles, what you need to know. That Four of Pentacles, yeah, pull your energy back. This is a dead ass situation. You need to pull your energy back from this fool ass situation. I heard the guidance for you in this. We have the Hermit energy. Yeah, it's time for you to go ghost on a bitch. Yeah, they did they ghost you in the past, and now it's your turn to go ghost on somebody. The bottom of the deck is the Temperance. You've been patient as you needed to be. You've been so patient. Part of mending your broken heart, because you've been through some shit. The mend a broken heart fairy is about pulling back your energy from the shit that hurt you. You can't heal in the same. Listen, you can't heal while you're still in the same environment. You're gonna have to remove yourself and go into a different environment to heal. So somebody here, you want to heal from a broken heart, and yet you still got the one that stabbed you right in your heart, right in your space. And it's like, you need to remove yourself from the bullshit. How you going to heal and you still got this motherfucker right here doing the same old bullshit? Or they're trying to, maybe you removed them, but they're trying to come back. Yeah, somebody, you removed them already, but they're trying to come back. They ain't trying to leave your house alone. They're trying to come back, trying to make a comeback, trying to come fuck with you some more, and trying to see if they can get back in. Where do they fit in? I'm going to pull another level of cards here. We're going to use the Wisdom of the Oracle. Let's see what we have from the Wisdom of the Oracle for our Tarot in the Shadows episode tonight. This is fun. I haven't done readings like this for a while. I've been... Anyways, keep going. What do we have in your energy? Show me your energy for our next layer of digging. Yeah, you're protected in this. You need to know you're protected. Yeah, you've given. You got plenty to spare and to share. You want to give. You want to give. You definitely want to give. You're a powerful spiritual energy. You need to know that. And so because you're a powerful spiritual energy, these dark energies, you got to understand, every physical human you see is part of either they're balanced, they're living in their light, or they're living in their shadow. Okay. Ones who are living in their shadow, they are real tricky motherfuckers to deal with, because they'll come at you with all types of toxicity and some bullshit and throw you off of your path. What you want to do and what you're seeking to do is create balance for yourself and live a balanced lifestyle. But let's dig in with our next level. Blessed. Look at that. You are blessed. Your energy. You're blessed. Somebody is 22 years old. You're a master builder. You know how to build from the bullshit. I heard you know how to build from the bullshit. You busy building right now. The bottom of the deck is unfinished symphony. Somebody feels connected to you, but they feel like it ain't over, or you feel connected to them and you feel like it ain't over. But this whole situation, whatever it was about you recollecting your power, recollecting your truth, recollecting the parts of you, the fragmented parts of you from a situation. By the book. Is card number 11. Okay, so this connection here, by the book, this is about you going through the process. There's steps and there's levels to this, okay? And again, that ancestral link, we talked about, this is something with that Korean bell coming on the table. This is something that is an ancestral link. This is an ancestral link. Okay, the bell, there's a big announcements coming up in here. So there's something here about, this is energy that's been passed down about giving yourself away to these low vibrational situations, trying to stress and make worry, trying to make somebody happy, trying to influence how somebody feel about you, trying to please people, trying to be a fucking people pleaser. No, you don't need to do that no more. This shit has been handed down generation to generation, especially if you in one of these cultures where, I mean, and isn't it in every culture? I feel like isn't every culture. The masculine energy is so revered and so special and has all the power. And you feminine energy, you just do what the fuck you're told and shut the fuck up and have babies and cook me some food. Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck up out of here. It's that type of time right now. They could be thinking, and you know what? So somebody here, you're the first one to ever break up with somebody you married. You're the first one to get a divorce in your family, and your family's looking at you like you fucking crazy. You're not supposed to divorce your husband. Who cares if he slapped you around a little bit? Who cares if he cheated a little bit? You're supposed to forgive him. Blah, blah, blah. Bullshit. That shit could get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? And somebody here, it's a very toxic masculinity energy that has been handed down. You trying to do things right. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to shift this energy, and you ain't trying to do things right to make other people happy. You're trying to do things what's right, what spirit is showing you. What spirit is showing you. On the other side of the table, you have the 2 the sea. It's card number 7. Somebody here on the other side of the table, they got a whole lot of emotions. Like I said, somebody here is upset right now, and they want to bring some struggle into your life. Why? Because you moving on. They don't want to see you happy without them. They were confused. They talking about they was confused, and now they see. That might be true. Maybe they was really confused, and maybe now they do see how they should be with you, and maybe now they do see how they should treat you and all that stuff. They still bring some stress and some drama to the table because that 5 of Wands was really there. That's what Spirit said is really going on over there. This person is in a whole fucking struggle. What they struggling is to see what's right in front of their face, right in front of the bright daylight with the sun shining all on them. What you need to know in this is deep knowing. It's card number 43. Yeah, you have deep knowing about why these situations are going on. And you know that if you continue to entertain this experience that's leaving you wanting, that you're going to stay with some more wanting. You know that it's time for you to let something go. You know that somebody don't have the capacity to fill you up, to roll with you. Like your overflow overwhelms them, and they're never going to be able to pour into you what you pour into them. You got too much love to give. You got too much light you got too much purpose. You got too much life. You got too much to offer. Some of you just got too much, and you overwhelming these people, and you know that they just ain't ready for you, man. They just ain't ready for you. You just did a reading. If you didn't watch the one that they wasn't ready for you, yeah, go watch that reading. The guidance for you is flexible. Card number 19. Honey, yeah. And the way this flexible card is coming out, it's reminding me of the way in the movie The Matrix, and there's that scene where Neo does like this and he does like that and he dodges all the bullets and it's like slow motion. He slows down time, right? And I see it's like that. You got all the skills, talents, and abilities to dodge these motherfucking bullets. Don't sit up here trying to rack your brain, trying to feel all types of frustration because you can't make them like you. You can't make them accept you, something like that. You don't need to change your mind. You don't need to prove your worthiness to be loved, to be, receive honestly, to be treated right. Yeah. So you in the past you might have really like tried to force it, try to stick it through, try to make things happen. But hold on, you're making some big shifts right now. You're making some big shifts right now. You're shifting this energy because you're starting to realize the more you kept trying to hold on, trying to force something, you shaking shit up. Baby, a whole lot of shaking going on. We ain't faking. A whole lot of shaking going on. You can't fake this shit no more. You can't fake the front no more. This motherfucker, you see they like it. You can't fake the front no more. It's not possible for you to fake the front no more. You try to fake the front, try to let the motherfucker feel good about themselves so they can step up, so they can see it, try to prove your worth and value. At the end of the day, you're starting to see like, it's not happening here. Not happening here. Somebody kept saying, I was just too afraid. I was just too afraid. Well, honey, you'd have missed that boat. That ship don't sail. You can't get to that ship now. That ship is gone, honey. Somebody missed that opportunity. They want to try to come back. Baby, come back. Don't you know I need you, girl? There is something, and I just can't live without you. And it's like, hold on a second. I'm not going back to that. Go back to what? Go back to somebody who couldn't see nothing until he was gone? I'm straight. That's what I feel like. I'm straight. Ooh, the Abukra? That's cool. Let's see what's going on here. Let's get you an oracle message from the Abukra. If you would resonate with this, they said to pull you an Abukra card. What is something you can tell tribe that they need to know? A prediction, please, and thank you. If they step up, they protect themselves, remove themselves from this toxic bullshit, toxic masculinity. Choose peace, choose their value, choose their worth, pull their energy in, gather their resources, and remove themselves from these battles and these struggles. Let's see what we have for you. Whoa, fate and destiny. It's the blank card. When the blank card comes up, it's fate and destiny. And right now they're saying, no, I'm not allowed to pull any of the cards from that deck. They're saying, you have heard what you need to hear. You have heard what you need to hear here. So I see some boundary setting happening here. I see that there is a connection with secrets, hidden secrets, the past karmic cycles coming up. My girl wants to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. Somebody here, they only good for a party. They only good for a party. That's all the fuck they good for. They ain't good for the long term. They ain't good for your spirit. They ain't good for your soul. This is two different spirits. When we're doing the shuffling here, and I try to put the spirit and the spirit and the spirit would not happening. It would not going in together. It would not trying to come together. These two spirits do not belong together. You starting to really understand this is not your type of energy. This is not your type of spirit. Y'all got different spirits. You ain't trying to force this shit with nobody. We ain't faking. A whole lot of shaking going on. So this is what I have for you at this time for this message from the Tarot in the Shadow series. I hope you got what you needed out of it. Put some in the comments. Let me know if this is your experience. If you shaking shit up, you the one that's doing this. You doing this. You dodging like in the Matrix. Oh boy, I'm proud of you, honey. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about how they feel about you. So they pissed off. So they gonna talk shit. Of course they gonna talk shit. They couldn't get out of you what the fuck they wanted out of you. What you think? They're gonna go out there and be like, well, I'm so proud of such and such a person. Because I tried to manipulate their ass. I tried to take advantage of them. I tried to throw salt on their game. I tried to knock their progress. I tried to make them think less of themselves. And I'm so proud of them because they didn't fall for my bullshit. No. That's not what the fuck they gonna do. When you don't fall for their bullshit, they're gonna go out there, they're gonna run their mouth, they're gonna talk some bullshit about you, and they're gonna be mad. Oh well, let them fucking be mad. You should be glad. If they mad, you should be glad, honey. Just like glad trash bags. Throw them motherfuckers out with the trash. Honey, if they mad because you doing great, throw them motherfuckers out just like glad trash bags. Let them be gone. Because fate and destiny is here for you, honey. Once you realize this, that it is not your responsibility how these motherfuckers see you and how they feel about you and your life choices. If they ain't fucking happy with you, your job is to let them get down the fucking road. Because, clearly, if they ain't happy for you, because you got good things coming in your life, whether it's a marriage in business or in romance, because I see new birth in new business. I see new job, a new career on the table. I see you've been through a lot of bullshit. You're realizing that somebody just brought a lot of salt and pain to your game. And you don't need to put up with that shit. It's not your responsibility, okay? You don't need to make them appreciate you, make them love you. You don't have to fucking prove that you're a good person to somebody. You know your truth. You know your truth. You better remember that while they're sitting up here trying to knock you down. Remember, they wouldn't be trying to knock you down if they didn't think you was getting somewhere they can't get to. They're going to try to pull you down because they want to try to climb on top of you and get somewhere. They can't do all that. Somebody here, you need to be careful when you're walking down these hallways by yourself. I feel like you walking down these hallways and you never know if somebody got that door open, they can pull you into that room. You need to be vigilant walking through these hallways, I hear. You need to be vigilant. I hear somebody here. You need to be vigilant when you're walking through these hallways. Somebody might try to open up that door. If you get a feeling one day you walking through the hallway, ladies, be ready. And they said just punch them right in their fucking throat. You know what I'm saying? Punch them right in their fucking throat. Somebody here, you need to be vigilant because somebody going to try to attack you physically. Somebody been watching you. I hate what I'm talking about. Someone here, you got fears. Oh, if this is you, you've been having these fears. So if you ain't been having these fears, like somebody's watching me when I'm walking through the hallways in the apartment or after work or late, and I don't know where you be at, but there's somebody here, you've been having some fears for a long time. Yeah, your nightmares, they're showing me. You've been having fears and nightmares of somebody trying to grab you while you walking. Yeah, be vigilant, honey, because your spirit is trying to put you onto something. Be vigilant. Maybe even take the habit of carrying something in your hand to defend yourself with. But they're saying just punch them straight in the throat. As soon as you get a chance, put your hands on their throat. If your hands are free, you could do something. They say, so be vigilant. Be prepared to punch somebody ass in the throat if you're walking through a hallway because they might pop that door open, try to pull you in the door. Is the way it's coming through. Yeah, be ready to just punch their ass in the throat and don't feel bad about it. Run away and get you some help. Do yourself a favor and try to not have to be walking around in dangerous times where you're so isolated. They said, can you get most of your business done during the day? You ain't responsible. So there's somebody here, you already had an experience. Oh, shit. Okay, somebody here, you had an experience already where something like I just described happened to you. I heard when you was in college. And so you've been very scary. You've been a scary Mary ever since. And there's something about you holding on to some feelings of responsibility, that maybe I teased the wrong person or some bullshit like that. You need to let that shit go. You ain't responsible for somebody here who thought that it was okay to violate you in some type of way physically just because they saw an opportunity and they took that shit and they violated your ass. What you need to be responsible for is holding on to the idea that somehow you're any of less value. This is about you recollecting your value from an experience. For somebody here, there was a person that I talked about. They're going to try to tell your business in a very public way to try to embarrass you. Yeah, somebody here, you feel like they're going to try to tell your business about how you were violated. You told them about the truth about how you were violated by somebody. I'm hearing in your family, by your father or somebody in your family when you was a teenager or a young child, and this person, like, they gonna try to tell your business, and it's all just to try to fuck with your head. You know what I'm saying? You can't control what the fuck they do, but what you can do is walk around with your head pride and your head held high. Keep your head up, honey, because this shit is not your problem, and you didn't do nothing wrong. Everything that you went through in your past brought you to where you're at today. You know what I'm saying? You're stronger, you're wiser. But there is something here about a need to remove this disgusting ass energy. There's some type of toxic connection. They smiling in your face all the time. They want to take your place. The backstabbers. backstabbers, and somebody here trying to come back into your experience from your past. This motherfucker was keeping secrets. They been past. They done learned it from their mommy and their daddy, and they be trying to hand it down to you about being in some third party energies, about lying, about being deception, about emotional manipulations, about some bullshit. And you're like, I'm not doing it. Yeah, and what you need to know is you already know what time it is. You already know that if you hold on to these energies, all they're gonna do is delay you. You already know, Spirit already shown you that you don't need to be wanting right now. You need to be enjoying what you do have so that you can have more. And again, in business, what you're going to see is by holding on to and valuing what you do have in business, you're nurturing that. That's going to grow that energy. So it's going to bring more in that you can hold on to. But there's also this ability to be flexible right now. Yeah, there's an ability to be flexible right now. So there's something here about that for you. This is what I have for you for this Tarot in the Shadows episode. I'm not sure what the fuck I've been talking about. I feel like I've been running my mouth and saying a whole lot of nothing. But if you got something out of this, let me know. Maybe I should just stop what I'm doing. Hell no. What the fuck are you talking about? So somebody here, you might have been saying, maybe I should just stop what I'm doing. This shit ain't working. God said, hell no. What you need to stop doing is worrying about these outside motherfuckers. Let them do what the fuck they gonna do. Worry about the ones that's bringing positivity to you. Focus on enhancing what you do have that you want more of. You got new shit coming in your way. Other motherfuckers ain't gonna like it. That's not your problem. What you gonna do with this new job and career that's coming in for you? This is a factor. What you gonna do with the news of a birth or a new business opportunity that is being delivered here for you? That is your fucking problem. What you gonna do with the marriage that will take place, either romantic or business? That is your motherfucking problem. You're shaking shit up. Everybody don't like it. Honey, that is not your problem. Go on ahead and disturb the status quo some more. Upset the balance, honey. As long as you're doing it in this way of honoring your blessings, because remember, you are a blessed person. You know what I'm saying? This is about you honoring your blessings. That's keeping you protected. You're under a protected energy right now. So at the same time, if you're having difficulty because different ones have fallen off of your experience, yeah, you need to figure out how that was an act of grace on God's behalf to remove them. Oh my goodness, I feel like I've been talking forever. This is what I have for you tonight. Until next time, sending you so much love, peace, and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby.